It's important to use tables in ways that are accessible to disabled users. There are two ways tables are often used in Word documents. For instance, tables are sometimes used for layout purposes. Here's an example of a table used for layout purposes. Tables that are used for layout purposes often jumble the content when read by disabled users. In this case, this document could be formatted using columns instead, making the content accessible to disabled users. While using tables for page layout purposes is not recommended, you can use tables to present data. These are called data tables. This course schedule is a good example of a data table. Notice how each column in this table has a heading. Together, these are called table headers. Create tables by clicking the Insert tab on the ribbon. Choose the Table button and then the number of cells you desire in the table. Always use this method to insert a table. Avoid drawing tables. Avoid using row spans and column spans. You can break up a complex table into several more simple tables. Here we see a separate table for each week. When using data tables, it's good to designate row headings or headers. This helps the disabled user navigate your table and understand its contents. To do this, click on the left edge of the header row. This will select only the header row. Right-click this icon and then choose Table Properties. Here, choose the Row tab and then choose Repeat as Header at the top of each page. This designates the first row as the header row. If possible, it's good not to allow your table rows to break across pages. You'll want to uncheck this option and finally click OK. Okay, one last step for our data table. Let's add a table caption. Captions help disabled users understand the content and structure of a data table. You can do this by selecting the table. I'll first click inside the table. I'll then right-click this icon in the upper left-hand corner. Here I'll choose Insert Caption. And we can see the caption entry box up above. It's good to keep the table number designation. Go ahead and enter a colon here and provide a short caption that describes your table. It's always good to have this label above the selected item, so we'll go ahead and keep these defaults. Now we can click OK. We can see that caption just above our table, and now we're all done.